Relationships are deeper than we see on the surface. Many answers aren't found in books or ordinary love advice, but in the emotional and energetic connection underneath it all. In this video, you'll find rare solutions to help you feel more secure, connected, and loved in your relationship. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on something I see in almost every disconnect reading I do. It's not a lack of love. It's a stagnant power dynamic. Your partner hasn't stopped caring. They've stopped perceiving you as a mystery to be solved. I'm going to share 3 quietly powerful specific case studies from my private sessions where a relationship looked like it was hitting a dead end. I'll show you the hidden psychological shifts that brought them back to life. These aren't just tips. They are structural changes on how to show up. These are quick and easy, real solutions to bring you two together. And stick with me because at the end, I'm giving you the reignite sentence. It's a specific 12-word phrase that bypasses their defenses and forces them to see you as the high-value partner you were on day one. Let's get into the mechanics of attraction. I recently did a reading for a client named Jenna. Her husband had become a complete couch potato in the relationship. He stopped planning dates. He stopped asking about her day. He had essentially checked out. When I looked at their dynamic, the problem wasn't a loss of interest. It was that Jenna had become too predictable. He knew exactly what she was going to say, and he knew she would always be right there waiting for him. His brain had categorized her as safe and solved. To energetically fix this, I told Jenna to use a pattern interrupt. If she usually texted him at 5 p.m., she stopped. If they usually stayed home on Fridays, she went out with a friend without a long explanation. Within 4 days, the static broke. Because he couldn't predict her next move, his hunter instinct re-engaged. He was the one texting her to see what she was up to. You have to stop being a constant to become a priority. Next is a hard truth I see in many readings, the respect leak. I spoke with a man recently who felt his wife was constantly parenting him. She thought she was being helpful, but he felt managed. In the psychology of attraction, you cannot have desire where there is no respect. If you treat your partner like a project instead of your equal and soulmate, they will respond like one, by shutdown. We did an emotional audit. I told her to stop fixing him for 3 days. If he forgot the groceries or took a wrong turn, she was to stay silent. This created a competence vacuum. When she stopped being the manager, he had to step up to be the partner again. The success was immediate. He felt his autonomy return, and suddenly he wanted to be the man for her again. When you stop managing them, you allow them to choose you again. Right before we get to the sentence that flips the switch, let's quickly look at another solution that is effortless but very powerful. I see so many couples who carry the weight of the whole day into the first 10 minutes they see each other. They start with chores, kids, or logistics. I call this toxic logistics. It kills the spark faster than a fight because it trains the brain to see the partner as work. The solution is a 10-minute sanctuary. This is a non-negotiable rule. For the first 10 minutes you are together after a workday, you are forbidden from talking about the house, the bills, or the relationship. Talk about a dream, a news story, something funny that happened, or just be silent. By protecting those first 10 minutes, you train their nervous system to associate your presence with peace. I've seen this one little known rule save marriages because it turns the relationship back into an enjoyable destination, not just a chore. As promised, here is the sentence that flips the switch. Use this when you feel that distance, but you don't want to start a heavy talk. This works because it is positive reinforcement, not a demand for attention. Wait for a calm moment. Look at them and say, I was just thinking about that night at the lake house. You were so patient and centered, and it reminded me why I'm so proud to be with you. Now, you should fill in those blanks with your own specific memory. You might say, I was thinking about that time we got lost in Chicago. You were so decisive. The key is to pick a memory where you were a team and a positive trait they have that has been quiet lately. This is magic because you aren't asking, why are we disconnected? Instead, you are anchoring them to a version of themselves that was winning. It makes them want to live up to that version for you again. Relationship disconnect isn't a mystery. It's usually a stale pattern. Try the pattern interrupt or the 10-minute sanctuary this week. These are the unspoken rules that keep a connection from going cold. Which of these shifts do you think your partner would notice first? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your wins when these practical tweaks change the weather in your home. Don't forget to subscribe to Predict My Future for more insights into the hidden side of love and the solutions that are known to very few. You deserve a relationship that feels like an adventure, not a chore. I'll see you in the next one.